Welcome everyone to strength training. Today you will be using your dumbbells, and again of varying weights, so make sure you have some lighter weights and then maybe some mid-range. And also, if you happen to have like a playground ball, I'm going to show you how to use that for one of the actually two of the exercises. You can use it, so there's obviously no weight in this, but it kind of helps with the exercise to hold on to something. If you don't have a playground ball, don't worry about it. Just next time you go to Walmart or Target, or I got it at Mark's, grab a playground ball because we will use it now and then, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Oh, before I get to that, let me explain what we're doing today. So we're going to have 3 sets of exercises. We have 4 exercises in each set. We'll do an upper body, we'll do a lower body, we'll do what's called a compound, so 2 exercises, together, and then a core. We'll do each one for 30 seconds, except the compound one we're going to do for 45. We'll take a little break, and then we're going to repeat it. So we've got 3 separate sets for that. So we got a lot of exercises to get in here. All right, so now I think we're ready to get started. We'll start with our warm-up. So here we go. Just a little march. And then we'll start warming up the upper body by doing some shrugs. Good, 2 more. Now bring those arms in and out. Start warming up the shoulders. Good, 1 more here. Then we're going to bring them up to shoulder height, in, out. Two more. Good, now bring those arms out in front, pull them back. Two more. Good. Come back to your marching. We're going to repeat those, and we're going to cut it down. All right, here we go to our shrugs, 4 of each. Good. In the front and open. Last one. Bring them up. Really try to open, warm up that chest. Last one. Good. Bring them to the front. Last one. Good. Come back to marching. We're just going to add on from here. So we're going to go wide. So a little march wide. And then we're going to point and tap. Good. Now we're going to do a shoulder roll as you tap. Good. 2 more. Good. Now bring that right arm across. Good. 2 more. Good. Last one here. And then we're going to reach up. Good. We've got 2 more, and we're going to cut it down. Good. Come back to center. Nice squat. Sweep those arms up and down. Good. Come back to your march. Good. We're going to cut all that down to 4. All right, here we go. Start wide. And tap. Add your shrug or your roll right here. Good. Last one in each side. Reach across. Good. Last one here, and then we're going to go high. Here we go. Up. Good. Last one here. All right. Wide. Squat. Sweep those arms up. Last one. Good. All right. Here's our last little set for the warm-up. You're marching. Then we're going to tap. Just tap in front. Tap those toes. Good. 2 more each side. All right, now we're going to pick up a knee. Good. Once more each side. Now the right leg will go 2 times. Left. Good. Once more each side, doubles. And then we're going to do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once more right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to marching. We're going to repeat, cut that, and then we'll be all warmed up. Here we go. Taps. Good. Once more each side. Alternating knee lifts. Good. Doubles, right knee. Left. Good. All right, here we go. 4 times from the right and left. Good. Last time. And left. Good. Come back, march it out. Hopefully you're all warmed up. Let's grab a drink. And then you want to grab our first exercise, remember, is our upper body. And we're going to work the back with a bent over row. So grab the weight that you think is best for you. I'm going to grab a drink. All right, so you remember we're going to do each exercise for 30 seconds, except for our compound one, which is 45. So this is our first upper body. You're going to have your feet hip-width apart, bend your knees, put the weight back a little bit in your hips so you can bring your torso forward about 45 degrees. Extend the arms down. Here's the pattern. Single, single, double. Single, single, double. Okay? All righty, here we go. 30 seconds. Begin. Good. Try to keep your torso from moving. Just the arms are moving. Using those back muscles. Good. Let's do Whoops, I missed my double. Let's do that again. Good. All right, rest it out. Now the next one, we're going to take 30 seconds in between in which I will tell you about the next exercise. Here's where you may use your playground ball. If you have a yoga block, you could use that. If you don't want to use any weight, or just grab a light dumbbell, maybe 3 pounds, maybe even a 2 pound. You're just going to hold the ends of the dumbbell. I'll start with the playground ball, and then next round I'll use the weight. So what we're going to do is called a sumo squat swing. So you're going to come into this wide position, have your toes pointing out, take whatever you're holding on to, your dumbbell, ball, block, water bottle, you could use that. Anyway, as you squat, you'll bring the item down, and then you'll extend up like you're going to pitch it behind you. Straighten the legs. So it's down, swing it up, down, up. Now in this, do not drop the chest forward. So when you squat, keep your chest up. Okay? So only go down as far as you can, but you can still keep your chest up. Alrighty, that was a little more than 30-second rest, but here we go. Swing it up, straighten those legs. You can see how just using your body weight here, so I don't even have any weight. And I'm getting a great workout in my legs. 5 seconds. Good. All right. Rest it out. Go ahead and put the ball or weight down. All right. While you're resting, let me go over our compound exercise. All right, so I'm going to use probably 3 pounds for the first round. You can always use a lighter weight first, and then as we go back around, you can pick up the heavier weight. All right, so this one is a deadlift with an upright row. Let me go over the deadlift. It's important to keep the back straight. So imagine you're going to bring your arms in front, palms facing your thighs. You're going to bend from the hip, keep the back straight. Imagine you're holding a suitcase and you're setting it down. Then you're going to come back up, take those arms, extend the elbows. If that bothers your shoulders, bring your hands to the sides, come up under your armpits, okay? Now, as you bend forward, if your hamstrings are tight, just keep that bend in the knee. Whatever you have to do to keep that back straight as you come forward. You're going to bring your hands about mid-shin. All right, here we go. Set it down, come up, row. Remember, we're doing this one for 45 seconds. Bend in the knees if you need to. Keep that back straight as you bend. You're just setting it down. You're not touching the floor. Good. You've got 10 more seconds. Last one here. Good. Rest it out. And then for this next one, you may want to grab your chair. I apologize, I don't think I told you to have your chair in the beginning, but always have your chair nearby. So our last one of the first set is working the core, and we got some balance on this. So if you need to, keep the chair nearby. You can either hold something that doesn't have a lot of weight, like a ball, or you can just clasp your hands. So what we're going to do is we're going to work these obliques. We're going to pick our knee up and turn. Come back to center, pick the other knee up. So it's just this twist to the direction you're going is the knee that's being picked up, okay? So see, we're just using body weight. The ball, I think, just helps a little bit with your form. Again, you don't need it though. All right, here we go. 30 seconds. Hold on to the chair if you need to as you turn, because your safety is more important, okay? All right, here we go. You should be feeling that in your waist. Those obliques that you're working. Good, 5 seconds. Good. All right, rest it out. We're gonna take about 40, 45 seconds here. Grab a drink, and we're going to run through this again. This time though, we're gonna, obviously you're not gonna have that big a break in between because I'm gonna move it along. So, grab a drink. All right, about 15 more seconds. Just keep moving. That'll keep you warm. And then we're going to start with that bent over row. So grab your dumbbells. Remember, come into that nice stable base towards those 45 degrees. It's a single, double. All right, here we go. And begin. Good. You got it. You got 10 more seconds. Good. All right. Put those dumbbells down. Grab a lightweight dumbbell or your ball, yoga block, whatever you're using. Remember, we're coming into our sumo squat. We've got a couple more seconds here. We're going to breathe it out. Okay, here we go. Squat, sweep it up. Good, 5 seconds. 2 more in. Good, last one. Good. All right, rest it out. And then we'll come into our compound, which is our deadlift upright row. Just breathe it out. We've got a couple more seconds of rest. Grab a drink anytime you need it. All right, so remember, feet hip width apart. As you hip hinge forward, if you need to keep a bend in those knees to keep your back straight, do that. You're setting your suitcase on the floor, so come about mid-shin. All right, here we go. And then row it up here or under the arms if that bothers your shoulders. Remember, we've got 45 seconds here. Good, 5 more seconds. Let's pump out 1 more. Good, all right. We'll come back to our knee lift with the twist. So remember, have your chair or near the wall, something nearby if you need to for balance. All right. Here we go. Good, about 5 more seconds. Good. All right, rest it out. You've got 1 minute, and then we'll start our second set. Grab a drink. I just like to keep moving, even though I'm bringing my heart rate down. I want to keep those muscles warm. You can just repeat, do a little side step, march. Hopefully you're listening to a great playlist. You can just dance it out for that minute. Dancing is great. Great way to get your cardio in. All right, so while you finish resting, let me tell you what we're going to do. So the first thing we're going to do is a tricep extension. So you probably want a lighter weight, 3, maybe 2 pounds. We're going to come right back into that same setup we did for the bent over row. Only this time we're going to start with the arms bent. You're going to push them back. Now, as I extend, you see how my upper arm doesn't move. It's all just the elbow bending and extending. We're going to do the same pattern. Single, single, double. Okay? All right. Grab those weights. Let's come into that stable base here. Bend the elbows and begin. Single, single, double. It's the extending the elbow that's working those triceps. That's what we're targeting. Good. Let's get in one more here. Single, single, double. Good. All right, come on up. Go ahead and put your dumbbells down. Grab your chair or go next to the wall, someplace that you can hold on. And we're going to work the glutes. So while you're resting, let me tell you the setup here. So we're going to start, let me turn this way, with the right leg. So you're going to put the weight in the left leg. You're going to take the right leg behind you at about a 45-degree angle. So not straight behind you and not right out to the side. We're going to come on that diagonal. Now, the important thing is keeping the abs tight. Keep your back straight. You're holding onto your chair. You're just going to do this little lift, lower, lower. And you're going to feel it right here. Okay? If that's painful or hard to do, then what you can do is bend your knee, squeeze, squeeze. Let's see. Squeeze, squeeze as you bend the knee. I guess I tried this and I don't remember. Anyway, keep your knee bent, squeeze. I guess as you straighten the knee, tighten that glute. That's an option that you can do. Otherwise, you don't have to lift it real high, and boy, you're going to feel it. Okay, here we go, 30 seconds. Lift, lower. Keep a little bend in that left knee. You don't want to hyperextend that knee. And you're going to feel it in that hip too because it's stabilizing you here. I won't even tell you that I did this on Monday and I was sore all day yesterday. All right, here we go. One more. Good. Walk it out. All right, so we'll hit the other side when we come around for our second round. All right, just go ahead and put your chair to the side. Pick up some lighter weights. Again, maybe 3 pounds, maybe 2. And again, try the exercise first. Second round, you can adjust your weight. All right, this is our compound exercise. So we're going to have our feet hip width apart. You're just going to bring the dumbbells out in front of the chest. We're going to do a squat, come back up, punch to the right. Now, do you see what happens to my left leg? It's going to go with me. Center, squat, punch left, turn. So when you're punching, just make sure that that knee is going with you. You never want to set your knee and then try to turn. Okay? All right, here we go. 45 seconds. Squat, up, punch right. Center, squat, up, punch left. Good, you got it. You're squatting and punching. Good, keep going. About 15 more seconds. Remember to keep that chest lifted when you squat. It doesn't have to be a real deep squat. I always forget the squat. Good. Last one here. And punch left. Good. All right, rest it out. Go ahead and, well, you know what? You can hold on to the dumbbells if you want. This next one, up to you. You can use the dumbbell. You don't have to. We're back to the core, and we're going to do a side bend. You can hold on to your weights if you like. You can just put your hands on your hips. You can extend your arm overhead. So any of those, again, we're coming back to those obliques. All right? And you've got 30 seconds. Here we go. Bend to the right and left. You don't have to bring the arm overhead. Remember, you can just leave them on your waist, or you can hold on to your weights if you like. 5 seconds. Good. Once more here on the left. Good. Rest it out. And then we will repeat. That was our second set. So we'll come back to our tricep extension. Take about 40 seconds here. And again, just keep moving, but nice deep breaths. All right, here we go. Round 2, set 2. Come back to that nice stable base, tricep extension. Ready? Single, single, double. Good. Try to not rock, remember, keep that torso still. Good, last double here. Good, rest it out. Grab your chair or go up next to the wall. Where am I? Over here. All right, so we're doing the left leg now, our leg extension. Remember, you can just bend the knee, tighten. I think that's what I did. As you straighten, squeeze. Or, nice and tall, you're on that diagonal. Point your toe, lift and lower. Okay, here we go. A little bend in that right knee. Again, you don't want to hyperextend it. Good, 5 seconds. Woo! Ah, I feel the burn. All right, walk it out. Okay, we're gonna do nice glute stretch when we're done. All right, squat, twist. So pick up your appropriate weight for our compound exercise. All right, we've got 45 seconds here. Ready? And those dumbbells up and begin. Squat, reach. Make sure your opposite knee goes with you. Good. We're doing it. 10 more seconds. Form is everything here when you do these exercises. Good. Last punch. Good. All right. So we'll do our side bend. Remember, if you want to hold on to your dumbbells, you're welcome to do that. Or you can just use your body weight. All right, breathe it out a little bit, walk it out. All right, here we go, back to our side bend. Good. And keep breathing. Did I say that? Don't hold your breath. Good. Once more on this side. Good. All right. You got 1 minute. That was set 2. We've got one more set to go through. And then we will stretch it out. So grab a drink. Walk it out if you're feeling it in those hamstrings and glutes. I like doing a couple of these little knee raises. You could do some heel taps, stretch out those hamstrings. Wherever you're feeling it. Maybe a leg swing. That feels good. Good. All right, while you finish resting, let's go on to the third set. So the first one we're going to do is for the shoulders. Again, you want some light weights, 2, maybe 3 pounds. You're going to stand nice and tall. We're going to start with a lateral raise and then a front. Okay, so it's side, front. Pretty easy. So palms face down here, palms face each other out in front. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So as you stand here, keep a little bend in the knees. Keep those abs tight. Shoulders are down. 30 seconds. Begin. Good. You can do it about 5 seconds. Last one here. Good. Rest it out. Shake those fingers and hands. Go ahead and put the dumbbells down. So we're just going to use body weight for this. If you do have your ball, you like holding your ball, you can hold your ball. If you have a medicine ball, lots of people don't, but the medicine ball is just a ball with weight. All these things I've shown you, if you want to get a medicine ball, you can do with a medicine ball too. We're just going to do a side squat. So this is what it's going to look like. You'll start in the center, step about hip width apart, squat. Here's where if you like using the ball, you can. Step back to center, go left, squat. Yes, we do have a lot of squats today. Right, squat, left. Again, you don't have to use anything. You just put your hands here. If you like reaching forward, it doesn't matter. You're just using your body weight. All right, here we go. 30 seconds. We'll start on the right. Begin. And left. And right. So you're just stepping a little wide. I'm probably maybe just a little wider than hip width. Good, you've got 5 seconds. Let's do a right and a left. Good. Rest it out. Okay. So while you're resting, this next one we're going to do, you may want to use the chair for balance. It's our compound exercise. We're doing a rear lunge with a bicep curl. So as you lunge back, you'll then be curling. If that's a little too much of a challenge, here's what I want you to do. I want you to grab the chair. I want you to break it down to one side. So you would just do a bicep curl and a rear lunge on one side. And then when we come back around, you'll just switch to the other side. Okay? If you're all right, so go ahead and pick up the weight. That would be appropriate for that bicep curl. If you're okay, otherwise then we'll just alternate. So you're either holding onto the chair, doing one side, or alternating. All right, here we go. We've got 45 seconds. Begin. Now, to keep your balance here, find a spot out in front of you to stare at. That will help a lot. Good. You've got about 10 more seconds. Good. Last one here. Good. Rest it out. All right. For the last one, you're going to like this one. You're going to need your chair. So this is a combination balance, obviously working the core whenever we have balance. So for those of you who do yoga, you know tree pose. This is called falling tree. So what you're going to do is we'll start with the weight in the right leg. You're going to bring the left leg to the outside of the calf. You don't have to keep your hands in the middle. And then you're going to extend like you're falling. You're going to catch yourself, push off. Whoop, there's the balance part. See if you can bring that foot back up. The key is don't push off too hard that you throw yourself off. So it's this. Shift, push off, see if you can come back up to standing. And pause, because remember, the slower you go here, the more control. You don't want it to just be, this, which is momentum. Okay, here we go. Put the weight in the right leg. So if you need to, just keep that right hand on the chair. All right, left leg comes up. Whatever you feel helps your balance with your arms. You do that. All right, step wide, push off, back. And again, find that gazing point. That's going to help. Just shift the weight, push off. See if you can bring that foot back onto the lower leg. Good. You've got about 5 seconds. Good. All right, rest it out. Shake out that right leg. Walk it out. We're going to take about 45 seconds here, and then we'll repeat our third set. Grab a drink or just keep moving. Again, put on a great song. Dance it out. And maybe do a couple of these little hamstring stretches. If you can feel it in your hamstrings, lift your legs, warm up those quads. All right, so here we go. We're back to the beginning. We're doing our shoulder raises. Oh, wait. All right. Here we go, 30 seconds. Nice posture here. Tighten those abdominals. Begin. To the side, to the front. So when you lift forward, don't push your rib cage forward. That's what tightening those abs will do. Keep it nice and tight. Good. Let's do one more here in front. Good. Rest it out. We're going to come back to our side squat. So if you like holding on to the ball, you can use the ball. If not, don't worry about it. I kind of like holding on to it. Gives my hands something to do. Okay, 5 seconds. Here we go. Step wide. Squat. Left. Squat. Make sure you're stepping back to center and then step wide. Good. 5 seconds. Good. Let's do one more each side. I know you like those squats. Good. Rest it out. Shake those legs out. About 10 more seconds of rest. We're going to do our alternating lunges with the bicep curl. If you did only do one side, then position yourself so now you can do, that other side. All right, here we go. Alternate or same side. 45 seconds. Remember to find that gazing point or something to stare at. Your balance. Ten seconds. Good. One more. Good. All right. Put those dumbbells down. Shake out those legs. You're almost done. One more falling tree. So bring that chair over now to the other side if you need it to hold on to. All right, so we'll start off with chair now. Weight, or not chair, sorry. That's another yoga pose. Tree pose. So weight in the left leg. Bring that right foot up. Step wide. Push off. Woo. See if you can come back up. Good. Here we go. 30 seconds. Take your time. Pause. So again, you're using core muscles, not momentum. Find that gazing point. Good. 5 seconds. So this is really good because it's really making you control. A lot of things here as you shift that weight. Good. Last one. Good. All right. Rest it out. Keep your chair nearby. And grab a drink. I'm just going to move my weights out of the way here real quick. So I can use the wall. If you can find a little section of the wall, we'll start there. Whew, I'm hot. All right. Great workout. Like I said, you may feel that in those glutes especially. I think it's been a while since I've discussed delayed onset muscle soreness. So lots of times when you work out, the next day, for me, it's usually the next day, 48 hours later, oh, you'd be like, oh my gosh, my glutes, I can feel that. Now, on a scale of 1 to 5, anything up to a 3 is, wow, I'm using muscles, maybe it's your triceps, hands, whatever it is, but you're okay. They're just a little sore. As you start moving and using those muscles, you're all right. If you come into 4 and 5, you have to take Tylenol, Advil, get out the ice, rub your aspirin cream or whatever it is, icy hot. You've done too much. So make sure, excuse me, that you're always listening to your body. All right, and then stretching, very important. So find your spot on the wall. We're going to start with that runner's lunge. So just placing the hands on the wall. I know I'm kind of out of camera range here, but hopefully you can see my legs. So just bend the front knee, step your leg back, and press your heel down. So you should be feeling this in that calf. We're going to do a separate hamstring stretch. So just focus right now. I'm feeling this in the calf, Achilles tendon down there. Good. Continue to breathe. Good. We're going to hold each one for 20 seconds. All right, switch legs. You know, I could probably do this over here, and you can probably see me better. How about that? There we go. So step that opposite leg back, and use your hands. So you can come forward a little bit, press into those hands, you'll deepen that stretch. Good. So hopefully you feel your breath coming back to more of a normal breathing. Good. All right. Go ahead and come on up. Let's stretch the quad. So standing next to the wall, keep a hand on the wall. You're going to bend that outside knee, whatever you can hold on to. Your shin, I'll turn so you can see. I'm holding my foot, but the important thing is to pull the knee down so that it's in line with your other knee. If you've had surgery and you can't quite get flexion like that, grab your chair, place that foot on the seat of the chair. That's still stretching that quad. Good, and continue to breathe. Good, go ahead and release. Let's try it on the other side. I'll just use the chair for this. If you can, press that thigh back. Make sure the knees are in line. You really want the knee pointing down towards the floor. That's the goal. Good. Now for the next two, we're actually going to sit because I think we get a little deeper stretch. And with all the squatting that we did, I think it'll feel good to get a little deeper stretch here. Back up. So we'll do our hamstring stretch. Come up to the edge of the chair. Extend that right leg. I know you probably can't see my heel. My heel's on the floor. Toes are pointing up. You want to bend from the hip. Keep the back straight. Just bring the chest forward a little bit so you feel that stretch in the hamstring. So come up towards the edge of the chair if you don't. Good. Continue to breathe. Good. And then we'll switch legs. So same thing on the left. Bring forward enough. Tighten the top of the thigh. Tighten that quad. That will help relax the hamstring. So you may be able to stretch it a little deeper. Good. And then go ahead, come on up, slide that left foot back, walk your hips back so you're about midway in the chair, and we're going to stretch that glute. Now, if you can, we're going to cross that right foot over the left thigh. If that's too much, come forward again on the chair, cross the right ankle over the left, and then drop that right knee out to the side. That will also stretch in that hip, but it's not an excessive external rotation. Otherwise, we'll cross here, and you're going to feel that. It should feel good. Nice stretch in that glute. Good. Continue to breathe. Again, bending from the hip if you want to bring the chest forward just a little bit, maybe an inch. You should feel a deepening in the stretch. If you do wake up tomorrow or the next day and you are feeling sore, then just warm up, go for a little walk outside, let's change legs, and then come in and do some of these stretches. That will help a lot. Stretching, you can do every day. You should actually do stretching every day. You're going out walking, come in, do a good 5-10 minutes of stretching. You'll begin to see a huge difference. Less injuries. Flexibility is so important as we get older too. Good. All right, go ahead and bring that torso up and cross the legs. Let's open the arms. Give yourself a big hug. Just cross those arms. And then open those arms, switch, so that the other arm's on top. Good. Then release the arms, clasp your hands, turn those palms out. Keep the shoulders down, reach through the palms. Good, and then sweep those arms open again, press the palms towards each other, lift the chest, really open up through the front of the chest. Continue to breathe. Good, and then relax it out, wiggle it out a little bit. Thank you so much for joining me today. See you next time.